Yo.
Oh.
Hi, James. How you doing?
Hey, sounds like DJ Gloss.
It is DJ Gloss. Are you well?
Hey, how you doing, DJ Gloss?
I'm very good. I'm very good indeed. Yeah, I can't complain, sir. And what about yourself? Are you well?
I'm doing good. I'm actually doing good. I just took a break from working on a couple songs, and yeah, man, I'm doing okay.
Ah, that's
doing
brilliant. Okay, you got time at the moment? You okay to go ahead and answer some questions with me?
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Go ahead.
Ah, excellent. Because I was going to ask you, because I want to talk to you about the album, I'm Ready, and I'd like to talk to you about each of the tracks on it, if that's okay, if you have time.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, man. I'm glad you called, man. It's good to hear from you, too.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you. I can see that there's been plenty going on, and, you know, loving the new album. Absolutely great. Just amazing, you know. And the ladies love skinny jeans, you know. They won't leave it alone. They keep asking me for it.
That's fantastic, man. That's fantastic. That's good. That's good news.
Yeah, Eric says you're out of town at the moment. So where are you at the moment?
You see where I'm at right now?
Yeah, right now. Where are you? Yeah.
I'm actually in New Orleans visiting some family, but a friend of mine has a studio here, so I'm actually working on music and kind of vacationing too. So I am in New Orleans, Louisiana right now.
Ah, well, that sounds good. There you go. So should I call you James or should I call you Wendell?
You can call me Wen-Dell. I made the switch maybe a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
A little over maybe a month or two ago, because there was so many of the J Loves out there. So I decided to use my middle name. Wendell is actually my middle name. So you can call me Wendell from now on. It's going to be Wendell from here on out.
Okay, Wendell it is. No problem at all. Yeah, I'm liking that too. And we've announced you as that and told all our listeners about your name change so they know who you are, if you know what I mean. Okay,
that's great. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, there was a mix-up, so I decided to use Wendell. I think it's got a better rating than J Love too. So Wendell is cool.
It certainly sounds good to me. It certainly sounds good to me. That's great. Okay, so I'm Ready, the latest album, literally just hit iTunes. And can you tell us a little bit about the album in general?
I sure can. Like you said, it's available on iTunes and on Amazon and a few other places. What I did was I revamped some old songs along with some new songs, and just reintroduced some of the old songs with this new project. It's entitled "I'm Ready," and that song it talks about relationships and maturity, growth and maturity, as far as from a man's perspective. And it's kind of personal. Some of the stuff in the song is true. You know, I write about real experiences, so this particular album it's got a lot of my personal life in it. And I think, I hope everybody enjoys it. I hope they enjoy it, really. It's just, it's just some of my best work, and I kind of look forward to it. Like I said, I want to come up there to London and possibly do a few shows and just, like I said, just pour my heart out and have people get to know me as an individual. So, yeah, this latest project is it's really, really personal.
Yeah.
And I think I may have forwarded you guys a few songs from the project, which in just a few weeks I'm going to forward you the entire album.
Well, we went and got the rest of the songs from iTunes because we wanted the whole album to be able to do your feature. You know, that's good for you too. So, you know, a bit of give and a bit of take. Wonderful. That's what we need.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Never a problem, Wendell. Never a problem. There we go, kicking things off on the interview with Wen-Dell. We then proceeded to talk some more about the individual tunes on the new album. Now, there is an extended feature of this which will be going out from this weekend, okay, which covers every tune on the album. We've got a slightly shortened version for the breakfast show due to time. So we're kicking things off right here. Can I ask you about How Can I Make You Mine, the tune? What's behind that one?
It's just a fun song. That one too. It's got some personal stuff going on, and it's about a female who I've ran into several times. And as a matter of fact, we're real close right now because of that song. But How Can I Make You Mine? It talks about running into an individual, this female, over and over again, and just having the attitude to approach her and say, I've seen you a few times. How can I make you mine? What's it going to take? Yeah. And it's a real catchy song. I'm pretty sure you heard it, right?
Oh, I've heard the whole album. I'm loving the tune, but and I'm also working with your reasoning there. The How Can I Make You Mine? Met you several times, kind of thing. I'm with you. I know where you're coming from there, and loving that.
Well, thank you. That's one of my favorite. Most of the songs, just about the whole project is I'm loving it. But I got a few favorite songs. And How Can I Make You Mine has got to be one of my favorite songs on the project. So I'm glad you guys like it too. So
we love the whole album. We love the whole album.
I appreciate it.
It's
brilliant. Thank you.
So here's the tune. How Can I Make You Mine? tune. Wendell on the special Wendell feature this Friday. How Can I Make You Mine? Wonderful piece of tunage there. So we carried on chatting, and as usual in an interview, people relax and people settle down, and we got chatting about this particular tune here, which is very relevant to the chat room at Sound Fusion Radio indeed, because of the tune that it involves and a group of ladies called the Skinny Lattes. Brings me to Skinny Jeans again, because we've got a group of ladies that come onto the chat room on the breakfast show in the morning. And they're from different parts of England, and they're also, one of the ladies is from Holland, from the Netherlands, and they've actually decided to call themselves the Skinny Lattes based on your Skinny Jeans song, because they all wear skinny jeans, and they always ask, yeah, and they love the tune. They ask for it at least 2-3 times a week.
Is that right? Wait, yeah. I can barely hear you. Could you repeat that last part?
Yeah, I was going to say they ask for the tune to be played 2 or 3 times a week. If not more. They absolutely love your Skinny Jeans tune. It's their theme tune.
Well, that's incredible. And tell us, I can't wait to meet the organization. And you said it's a small group of ladies who form a group. And they call themselves the Skinny Jeans ladies or whatever? They
call themselves the Skinny Lattes, after the coffee, and they're from different parts of the UK and the Netherlands.
Right.
And all these ladies only ever meet in Skype on the radio station, because we have a Skype group where people who are listening to the station can come and chat to each other and to the DJ. And
right.
And these ladies, they meet there in the morning, and they call themselves the Skinny Lattes, and your tune, Skinny Jeans, is their theme tune.
That's amazing. Tell them I said thanks, and it means a lot to me. That's huge. And tell them maybe when I come down, we shoot a video to that song.
Sounds good to me.
I don't have a video to it just yet, so we may shoot a video. Myself and the Skinny Jeans girls. That'll be real cool, man.
Well, they'll know all about this, Wendell, because they'll be hearing this interview on Friday next week. So they'll hear everything you've said.
Okay, that's wonderful. Tell them Wendell. Former jailer Wendell said hello, and I look forward to meeting them one day soon.
I will do. I'll make sure that they know it.
That's incredible. That's incredible. That's a blessing. That it really is. Tell them I said hello, man. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad you called, man. I was thinking about it because we getting ready to do a small tour. So I really want to come to London. Like I said, I've never been there, but I really want to come in and just experience this whole movement with the music and just give people a chance to get to know me as an artist.
Yeah.
And I really look forward to making that trip to London. I really do.
Well, that sounds great.
But I got to hold you up to that cup of coffee we spoke about.
Well, we've got to do it. And when you come to London, that's no problem. Not only should we have that cup of coffee we talked about, but we should also bring you into the studio here at Sound Fusion Radio and have a chat on air and let you choose some tunes and be part of the show. That would be good, wouldn't it?
That sounds good. That sounds good. Also. So we need to make that. We need to make that come to fruition real soon.
Sounds good to me. That sounds really good to me, Wendell. That's brilliant. So from Wendell to the Skinny Lattes, from him directly, Skinny Jeans.
Damn, baby, where you get them jeans from, y'all? I wanna see you in them skinny jeans, skinny jeans, skinny jeans. When you wear them, you turn me on. When you rock them skinny jeans, them skinny jeans. You really got it going on. Skinny jeans. Rock them skinny jeans for me. You really got it going on. chick with skinny jeans on. Gotta take a double, cause it looked like they were painted on. Before you left the house, you looked into the mirror, took a step back and said, go get 'em. You're a superstar, and it shows. You turn heads everywhere you go. So excuse me if I'm out of line, but you're so fine. I wanna see you in your skinny jeans. Rock them skinny jeans, skinny jeans, skinny jeans. You're turning me on. Rock them skinny jeans, skinny jeans, skinny jeans. You really got it going on. Got it going on. See you in them skinny jeans, them skinny jeans. Your eyes turn me on when you rock them skinny jeans. Rock them skinny jeans, skinny jeans. You really got it going on. Let's pretend you're on a runway. Baby girl, do your thing and model for me. You could be the next top model. Slip on them skinny jeans and be my fantasy. You've got the perfect little frame, girl. Nice hips, nice thighs, nice lips, nice eyes. And I'm sure you know what I wanna do to you. So if it's alright, I wanna see you in them skinny jeans. Rock them skinny jeans. Them skinny jeans. When you wear them, you turn me on. When you rock them skinny jeans, them skinny jeans. You really got it going on. I wanna see you in them skinny jeans. Alright, rock them skinny jeans. Got it going on. Got it going on. Oh, rock them skinny jeans. So fine. I wanna see you in them skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. When you wear them, you turn me on. Rock them skinny jeans. Them skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. You really got it going on. I wanna see you in them skinny jeans. Rock them skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. Turn me on. Turning me on. Skinny jeans. Them skinny jeans. You really got it skinny jeans. I wanna see you in them skinny jeans. Got it going skinny jeans. When you wear them, you turn me on. Turning me on. Rock them skinny jeans. Them skinny jeans. You really got it going on. I wanna see you in them skinny jeans. Rock them skinny jeans. Alright. Wanna see you in them skinny jeans. I like it, baby. When you wear those skinny jeans, baby. You do something to me, baby. Rock it, baby. Rock those skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. I wanna see you in them skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. When you wear them, I like it, baby. When you wear them skinny jeans, baby. Them skinny jeans. You really got it. Do something to me, baby. I wanna see you in them skinny jeans. Rock them skinny jeans, baby. When you wear them, you turn me on. When you rock them skinny jeans.
When I move on to So Incredible, now that's an uplifting, happy sound. So Incredible.
Yeah.
That really
Yeah.
loving that sound. Tell us a bit more about that one.
Well, it's so incredible that, happy song, upbeat song, and that song is about, just seeing a very beautiful person inside out, someone who moves you spiritually, and the beat is what I came up with first. And then it's sort of personal. That too is sort of personal. It's about a female that I ran across, and just like everything else, man, it just comes to me, the words, the lyrics, and I take it one thing at a time. Like I said, it started with the beat, and I thought about this individual and turned our story into a song, and that's kind of how that works, man. And like I said, this song is really personal. Most of the stuff, I want to say about maybe 85% of the album is personal and real life experiences.
Yeah.
So that song's So Incredible. That's about somebody I know personally.
Well, Wendell, I think that's what makes it so special. I think that's how it works so well, because you can feel you in it. You can feel that feeling in it. It's not just a bunch of songs. It's a bunch of songs that mean something, not only to you, but your life experiences are in some ways very similar to other people's life experiences. And, of course, they can relate to that. And that's the thing.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, that's what my intentions are, is to reach people who can relate to. You know, it might have been an experience or an encounter with the individual, but you're right. It's about relating to the music, and so far we've been getting some really good response with this music, this new project. So yeah. So obviously there are more. You know, there are people who are experiencing what I'm writing about. So that's a good thing.
That is an awesome thing, and you know, when people relate in that way, you know, it just means that you're right on the spot when you're putting the tunes together. You know, you're right there where it should be. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you. I really appreciate hearing that. I really do.
No problem.
I just trying to bring back that you know, that the 80s and 90s feel type R&B. So if some of that stuff is missing, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of colorful songs, a lot of good music out there, but I'm only going to do what I'm how to do. You know, I can't, as we say in the music world, I can't fake the funk. I'm just going to do what I can and just give it to the audience and let them be the judge at the end of the day. So I'm glad you guys like it, though.
So with 80s and 90s R&B in mind, let's go into that tune. Incredible.
Oh, baby, I just can't help myself. There you go, once again, looking so incredible. I bet you know I'm into you, baby. What are we gonna do? Everywhere I go, I see your
There you go, awesome sound of Wen-Dell, and incredible. Absolutely right for capturing the 80s, 90s R&B feel on that. Just loving it, loving it. Just such a talented man. Production, writing, and the actual recordings of the song, Wen-Dell works on all of that. And he was standing outside the studio there in New Orleans when we were having these conversations, and he stayed with me for best part of an hour in the middle of a recording session. What a guy. Well, I did want to ask you about Dance Like a Stripper. I wanted to ask you who you're saying that to then, Wen-Dell. Who's the lady on the end of that song?
Well, it's a unique story behind that. When I went to Atlanta, Atlanta is known for, gentlemen's clubs, things of that nature.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine, he had taken me to the gentleman's club. I don't really frequent the gentleman's club, but he took me there and he said, "Listen, welcome to Atlanta. I'm glad you're here." And he gave me $500, right, to kind of give the women for their ballerina acts, is what I call it.
Yeah, get it. Yeah.
So, he gave me $500. So, and mind you, $500 is, it's no chump change.
Yeah.
But to some people, it's just a drop in the bucket.
I get you.
So I'm giving this female. She was doing the best, and I was impressed because it takes a lot of talent to do what some of these women do. And after that experience, I went home and I thought about it. And then so I asked my girl. I said, at the time, I said, "Would you dance for me?" She said, "Dance for you." I said, "Yeah, would you dance? Dance like a stripper." And at first she laughed it off, and she said, "I'm not dancing like no stripper." I said, "Well, what if I tipped you?" She said, "I'm not dancing like no stripper." I said, "All right, okay, whatever." So, but the idea stuck in my head for weeks. And again, I went to the lab, went to the studio, played around with a beat, jotted down some lyrics, and the song just came. And maybe a few days afterwards, I had a nice tune with Dance Like a Stripper. And I even did a remix, the stripper remix, too, which is it's kind of crazy. Yeah. And actually, the people are loving that song. They are really loving the song. And, I felt uneasy at first about doing a song about, strip clubs, because I know a lot of people really don't condone that.
Yeah, but I think in the angle you're coming from in the song is, it's not one of, shall we say, there's no sort of sordid intention there, if you see what I mean. It's not coming from that angle, in my mind,
Right.
And I think it's kind of acceptable in that way. It's and it's a great tune.
And I didn't want to, when I did it, I didn't want to come at it in a raunchy way or too provocative. So I said, let me make this a fun song to where everybody can relate to it, the young and the old, because there are some older women who still, they still feel sexy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's some older women, and they still think they got it. So you got to give them something to dance to too. So and that's another fun song, another favorite song. So I'm excited about the whole project. But the stripper remix is really a nice song too. The melody is really good. I'm not too sure if you heard it yet. But
I have both. I have both mixes. And I was going to ask you, because the remix is R&B as well. Normally when people do a remix, they kind of switch genre so they can perhaps sell a tune. So like, for instance, they'll do an R&B mix and then they'll do a house mix or something like that. But both the mixes of that are R&B. They're both great tunes. I love the beats on both of them.
Thank you. And not to cut you off, but on the original remix, the female who's rapping on the song, her name is Velvet Row, another artist, beautiful artist that I'm working with, incredible talent. So she's someone to kind of be on the lookout for. And she goes by Velvet Row. I promise that I'll give her a shout out if I'm on the radio. So shout out to Velvet Row.
You just done that, and do you know what? You know our email address. If you want to pass it to her, please feel free to do so.
Sounds great, man. I sure will. I sure will do that.
Never a problem. Honestly, Wendell, if you want to pass the radio station address on and get other artists to send in their stuff, was what I actually say there. And, well, shout out to Velvet Row. Hi to you. And we did what Wendell asked, and here's Dancing Like a Stripper.
You know I like that, right? I'm just saying, that little move that you do, I like the way you do that, shawty. Man, that turned me on. For real. The way you move your body, baby, is incredible and sexual. I wanna take you home with me tonight, so you can be my private dancer. Girl, is that alright? Tell me what I gotta do, baby. Don't hesitate, it's all on you. Let's get it poppin'. I'm excited and I'm ready to have a little fun. Let's make it do what it do. Girl, you turn
There you go. Wendell feature, that one. Dancing Like a Stripper. You heard where it came from. I think that's a great story. Loving it. We're more than happy to listen. We love working with independent people. We love working with people like yourself.
And it shows. It shows. Because even when, sometimes when I'm in the studio, my Yahoo, every once in a while I check my messages, and I get a lot of feedback from you guys in London. And I said, wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. I'm always paying attention to my Yahoo and everything. And every time you guys do something or play a record, it pops up. Every tweet, it pops up. And I'm like, you guys are really amazing. And thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for all that you do.
Never
without you guys, like I said, without you guys breaking the record and putting it into heavy rotation, nobody would really know about us. You know what I mean? Especially coming from an independent standpoint. So, yes, man, thank you for everything that you've done.
That's what we're here for. That's what Sound Fusion Radio is all about. It's all about the love of music and not about the love of commercials, jingles that drive you nuts, and the same 4 tunes 15 times a day for 3 months.
Right. That's understandable. Yeah.
That's not where we're at.
Yeah. And I can tell. It definitely shows. And that's why I can't wait to come up there, too. So I want to give you guys the same amount of love that you've been giving me.
Marvellous. That's brilliant. I'm just going to ask you about 2 more tunes then, Wen-Dell, if that's okay. The first one is Could You Imagine That? So love the rhythm. What a lovely, lovely tune. Tell us more about it.
Well, Could You Imagine is, again, about a relationship. My god brother, shout out to E-Dub, he came up with the track, and I kind of filled in with some strings and a little piano, and just a song that I took my time with, and put it in a relationship form, to whereas, oftentimes women really don't experience having a committed, faithful relationship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I decided to write about, could you imagine if you had all of these things from one guy?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if I gave you my heart? Could you imagine if I did all of the things that you wanted to do as a man? And it just came out. It came out lovely. That song, and really that song, we weren't going to put it on the project, but as we listened to it over and over again. It just made sense that we put it on the project. So, and beautiful song, simple song, and also I wanted to show my rap side too.
Yeah, it works.
So,
yep, no, it's great. It's a great tune. I love it. I love it. And here's that tune right now.
It's for the ladies right here. Fellas, get your grown man on. Pull your pants up. We gon' suit and tie this thing, you heard me? Trips to the city, shopping sprees. Treat you like a queen for life, courtesy of me. Your man, your boo, your best friend and lover. Get a whiff of this chocolate, you never crave another. Share this life with me, I'm not a selfish cat. Unlike your past, baby, I got your back. Money grams when you need it. Wanna go out of town with your girls for the weekend? Go ahead, but keep my goodies in the bag. I wouldn't wanna be the best thing you ever had. Keep it 100, and I'll do the same. Play your cards right, I might change your last name. Do you believe in fairy tales? Well, I do. And since I'm into you, this is what I'll do for you. Always be truthful, loyal, and passionate. Could you imagine that? than what you used to. The cloth I'm cut from is made a little different. Yeah, I'm a G, but I'm also a gentleman. I know you've been through some things in your past, and for what you've endured, I'ma treat you first class. See, I don't mind going all out for you, just keep it real with me, and I'ma be real good to you. Do you believe in fairy tales? Well, I do. And since I'm into you, this is what I do for you. Always be truthful, loyal, and passionate. Could you imagine that?
And there's Wen-Dell again. Could you imagine? Compliments coming in about the tunage. And I so agree. Wendell, just every single tune on this album. The album's called I'm Ready. And you can get it from iTunes. There's a tweet that's gone out with the iTunes link on it. So you can go straight from the tweet to iTunes to buy this album of Wendell. It's absolutely awesome. Spend your money because it's money well spent. And Somewhere There Is a Girl Just For Me. What a lovely tune. Now, that's the cycle of relationships going on in that tune, isn't it? I mean, that's lyrics.
Yeah, and again, personal experience that, just, when you're in a relationship and you're giving yourself to that individual, like I said, personal song. So this is everything about the song is true.
Yeah.
But how can I say it? Oh wow, that's a really personal song, and it's something that I experienced firsthand.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you give yourself to that person, and when you don't feel, I didn't feel appreciated at the time.
I get you.
It's like no matter what I did or what I said, I just couldn't convince her that I was a good guy, and I think that came from her personal experiences. So I wrote about the song.
Yeah.
I wrote about the whole experience, and she, as a matter of fact, in the beginning, she didn't like the song, right? But now I think this song may be her favorite song.
Really?
And, so many people go through it. And what you think? What you think about the song?
Well, it's like it kind of talks through the cycle of relationships in as much as it's the whole thing from start to finish. It talks about, starting a relationship and finishing the relationship and so on. And for me, I just think it's a very truthful lyric in there. I think I wanted to ask you if it was from personal experience because there's a there's a painful accuracy in what you say.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
It is. And that's what made me write about it, because at the time it was kind of painful. And, I struggle with it, making a decision to put that song on a project because it was so personal. But then my family members heard it. They was like, "Oh, you wrote about your situation." I'm like, "Yeah," because that kind of music makes the best music, because I'm not going through this by myself. There's other guys going through it too, and also females. I'm hope that the message is universal, but a lot of people just go through so much, and at the end of the day, we just want to feel appreciated.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
because it's all about the love. You got love, you got peace, you got God in your life. That's it. What else can you ask for? Besides winning the lottery or something like that. But yeah, love is the key, man.
Well, there are things in life that money will never get you, but love always will.
Right. That's exactly right.
At the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Somewhere There's a Girl for me is definitely a personal song. So.
And Wendell opened up to us there. This song is from personal experience, and if you listen to the lyric and you listen to the delivery, you can feel there is that element of upset, of pain, if you like, in there. Have a little listen. Somewhere There Is a Girl for Me.
I tried to make it work. It's been about 3 weeks since I left this woman. She wasn't the one for me, oh no. But I must admit that I miss her sometimes. I don't need the drama in my life. Somewhere there's a girl just for me. Somewhere there's a girl for me. Somewhere there's a girl just for me. She texted me the other day, talking about she miss me, and I kinda miss her too, baby. But my mind's made up. It's over, baby. I can't go on being your fool. We would argue, break up, get together just to make love. Accuse me of cheating. It's crazy. You're the reason I'm leaving, 'cause you're always tripping. Insecurities taking over. I know. Somewhere there's a girl just for me. Somewhere there's a girl. Somewhere there's a girl just for me. For me. Somewhere there's a girl just for me. I know there's a girl. Somewhere there's a girl just for me. Somewhere. Is there anybody out there who knows what I'm talking about? Somewhere there's a girl just for me. Tell me, baby.
Wen-Dell,
Do you need a good man in your life?
Somewhere There's a Girl for Me.
Tell me, baby.
What an awesome tune. What a wonderful artist. What a gentleman. Standing outside a recording studio in New Orleans, he spoke to Glossy for nearly an hour. I mean, how awesome is that? He gave us his time. He opened up to us. He told us the stories behind his tunes, even if some of those were, say, somewhat saddening to him, or maybe some of those may have been just a little tad risky or embarrassing. He still told us the stories. Now, that is what I call an artist opening up and being interviewed, talking about his music and where it came from. So we're going to round things up now with Wen-Dell and thank him very, very much for this week, for being our featured artist. It's been an absolutely awesome week once again. You just can't say how awesome it's been, because every week is different. Every breakfast show is different. We just keep reinventing it. So keep listening, because we're going to carry on doing it. This is Wen-Dell summing up. Beautiful.
Yeah. The whole project really is, people. I think people are going to get to know me a little bit better from the music. They're going to get to know me.
Well, Wen-Dell, you know, the whole album is extremely personal, and I'm loving the way that comes. But thank you also very much for sharing that personal feeling that comes from you with us today, because you didn't have to tell us all the things you told us, but you know, you didn't mind. And you know what, that is so lovely. I so love it when you're talking to someone in an interview and they're just their self, you know. That's you know, that's who you want to talk to, you know.
Right. Well, I appreciate it. You know, like I said, you know, all the lines are open books, and it's also therapeutic for me to talk about it. Because any ill feelings I had before, it's I'm working it out, I'm maturing and I'm growing. But you know, and having the ability to write and sing about my experiences also helps me to grow too.
Brilliant. That
you know, it helps me.
And all of this helps us as a radio station to grow as well. You know, these interactions with you guys, the stars that bring this wonderful music that us DJs and producers put forward to our listeners, and our listeners appreciate it, and then you get feedback like you get from the ladies with the skinny jeans. Okay. What a wonderful world. You know, isn't that what it's all about? Isn't that what the love of music is all about, what we're experiencing?
That's it. That is it. And as long as, as long as you guys feel the way, I mean, listen, it's an incredible feeling just being able to connect with you from way across the globe. So knowing that people are gravitating towards the music like that makes me feel real good.
Yeah.
And that there's no, like I said before, that this is the most rewarding feeling in the world, when people that you haven't even met yet appreciate and love your music.
Yep, well into Europe.
That is big. There's no other feeling in the world right now for me.
Yeah, well,
knowing that you guys love the music.
You know, Wen-Dell, we are a London-based radio station, but we have listeners as far away as New Zealand and Australia, in Canada, in most of Europe, Eastern Europe, China. You know, we've got listeners that are sort of global-based, but the love that we get back from them is kind of universal, and that's what your music, as part of our portfolio, is providing. And that's kind of where we're at. That's why our motto is, it's all about the love of the music, because that's what we're about, you know. Can I ask you, what's next on the agenda then? What's next for Wen-Dell? Where are you going now?
The next project, I think the next project, I'm actually gearing up to do some shows coming up real soon. I'm always in the studio working on different ideas. So, like I said, the next thing coming up is our artists who we just signed our label.
Yeah.
Let's see, Wendell 1hr, and let's see, the Vargas. We're working on projects for these people.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to try to shoot an independent movie just before Christmas.
Wow.
So that's it. Just trying to make sure that we stay on top of the music, and just keep pumping out good music. That's what we want to be known for. Just to keep coming up with catchy ideas, colorful lyrics, and just overall good music. So that's what you guys can look forward to, man, in the near future.
That's brilliant.
just keep giving you guys good music because we know that you appreciate it.
Yeah, and you keep us in touch with everything you're doing, Wen-Dell, please, because
I sure will.
You know, between yourself and Eric, you know, we do stay in touch, and Anna makes sure we stay on top of, you know, what's happening with you guys, and you know, because we love the stuff and we love what you send us, and it's a growing relationship, if you like, between us and yourselves, and that's great.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I definitely agree. And I look forward to meeting you guys, and just like I said, just coming up there, man, and just allowing, you know, God is in control.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? The script of our lives are already written, so I'm just gonna follow my spirit, man. Come up there, have a good time with y'all, and just leave my soul on the stage, and that's kind of what I want to do, man. So yeah, it's always good talking to you. I'm gonna send you a little gift in another week or so, man. Sort of like another drop. So just look forward to that.
Oh, your last drop was awesome. I was almost sad to change radio stations because I couldn't use your last drop anymore because the DJ Gloss drop was wicked. I mean, it was just... I remember the day I got it in the post, in the email rather, and it came in the email and I played it and I just sat there with my mouth open thinking, wow, that's my drop. Listen to that.
Yeah.
And I got straight on to my producer, Anna. I said, Anna, listen to this drop that Jay sent me, you know, because that's Jay Love in those days. And she said, oh, that's awesome. She said, it's absolutely brilliant. And I loved that drop. So lovely.
Right. Yeah, I'll do another one for you real soon. And I'm going to be in Louisiana for about, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get back to Atlanta, you know, we got work to do, and we're actually getting ready to shoot another video. Wow. And it's going to be the How Can I Make You Mine, as a matter of fact. We're going to shoot a video to that song. So as soon as I get back, we're going to do the rough draft and put the treatment together. And hopefully we can give you guys a good video along with some good music. So. And as soon as we get that, I'll give you a heads up, send you an email, and shoot you a copy of it, man. Oh,
it'd be brilliant. That would be absolutely great. And I saw a comment on the YouTube of your first interview with us. And I think it might have been from your son. I'm pretty sure. It said, that's my pops making waves over in the UK. And I so love that comment. It's right there, and I love that comment. It's brilliant.
They always remind me of you know, some of the things I do. And they're doing music as well. My boys, they also produce and write. They do their own music, so brilliant. And it's encouraging to hear my sons tell me that, Dad, just keep doing what you do. We love it, you know. And as a matter of fact, my son, my oldest son, which he's a producer also. Yeah. Incredible artist. Yeah. Incredible. Pretty much all my sons do music. They all want to follow my footsteps. So, and it's nothing that I know the music industry is tough, right? Yeah. So I didn't force this on them. So when I asked him, I said, well, you know, why do you want to do music? And they all said the same thing. Well, Dad, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. That's right. So I said, okay, I'm behind you 100%. So, yeah, man, listen, it is good talking to you. Yeah, definitely you great. Too. I am so glad you called. So, we'll keep in touch, man, and I will definitely keep you guys posted. Brilliant. Everything that I got going on as far as entertainment. And you have a wonderful day, and I hope your recording session goes great, and we'll catch you again soon, mate. You take it easy. Likewise. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon, DJ Gloss. God bless you. Take care, okay. Wendell. Cheers. Thank you too, so much. Man. You too. Take care. Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. DJ Gloss. Yo.